All right, for a lot of these vocab ones, what we're ultimately going to be doing is trusting our instincts and saying, well, what would we say here if we didn't have the vocab word that they are giving us? And so that doesn't mean we're allowed to trust our instincts and just go right to the words, the answer choices, and just pick whatever we think challenged means. We need to look at the context here. So let's do that. It says they jumped up like popcorn, he said, describing how they would flap their half-formed wings and take short hops into the air. So when a group of graduate students challenged him to come up with new data on the age-old Roundup tree down debate, he designed a project to see what clues might lie in how baby game birds learn to fly. So, okay, my guess here is the group of graduate students asked him to come up with some new data. You know, pretty simple. Now, there isn't really a choice that fits perfectly with that. Now, required is very kind of strong here. Why would his students require him to do it? That's backwards, right? The teacher tells the student what to do, right? So that doesn't make any sense. They're not competing with him either. They're saying, you come up with this. We want to see the data. And disputing, they're not arguing about anything. So honestly, the right answer here is a little further along the spectrum, I guess. It's a little stronger than I would normally think, but it does make sense in context, right? So my instinct was they're asking him to do it. Dared has a little bit more juice to it, but it's still basically the same word. They're saying like, hey, we want you to test this hypothesis out. So it fits. And most of the time when we read these sentences, we're going to have some sort of instinct about what the word means. And we really want to listen to that and kind of come up with a guess, if we can, to hold the space and to hold that a definition for us. So then we can then go to the choices and sort through them a little bit more rigorously, right? We don't want to just pick something because it sounds good. We want it to have a sense of the meaning that we saw. And our brain is really good and understanding the context and understanding the meaning. We don't always kind of like have a articulate reason for it, but that's okay. We don't need to. We're not, you're not teaching the question to anybody. It's mostly just meant for you, and so your placeholder should make sense, but it doesn't need to be poetic. It just needs to capture that instinct that you have, that sense of what the word means, so that you can make a comparison a little bit more process-based.